Hey, good evening. Good evening. Brandon here with Stocks and Options. This is our Thursday evening call. This call is geared towards, I would say, to help beginners out. And for the experts, we kind of recap, you know what I mean? Also, if you guys have any questions, we like to start that off. For more advanced techniques, make sure you never miss the Tuesday night call. We will be going live at 9 p.m. Eastern time going forward. So you guys could save that on your calendar. So today's objective, like I said, is a basic standpoint, just to go over option chain basics and make sure you can navigate through Thinkorswim. For someone that's just starting out, I think it's a crucial or added benefit to do that, because there's a little process to it, you know what I mean? But before we get started, I appreciate you guys and your time. Does anybody have any questions?
Just since we I know this is a more of a basics course, but at any point in time, do you think that we would incorporate some training on NinjaTrader?
I mean, we could do that, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
I mean, maybe we can canvas those who might be interested, because I'm looking at that tool as well. So I don't know if Thinkorswim is our basic DCG or if there's opportunity to learn the functions of NinjaTrader.
Absolutely, we could definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're here to help you guys. So, I mean, I could incorporate a more quicker version of the stocks and options side, and then also bring up the NinjaTrader aspect as well. You know what I mean? So maybe we could plan for that next Thursday. How's that sound?
Hey, do you want to do Thursday, or you think it may be in the more advanced class? I don't know.
I mean, we could do it's whatever. I mean, we'll make it work. You know what I'm saying? If you want help with it or you need help with it, then we're gonna shake and bake. You know?
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Maybe then Tuesday, because most of the people that are in the advanced class are probably using Thinkorswim and maybe even NinjaTrader as well.
Gotcha. No, we
Won't be, you know, just a one-step deal, you know, a beginner deal.
Absolutely. Perfect.
All right.
Does anybody else have any other questions? All right, let's get ready to rock and roll then. At any given time, if you guys have any questions, come off the mic. Feel free to interrupt me. All right, so first things first, stocks and options starter pack. We congratulate you for taking your first steps. A couple bullet points we want you to do is complete the 7-day alligator strategy. You want to watch the stocks and options beginner videos. It's called Stock Option Basics with Beast Mode. Is in the back office inside DCG Elite IO. It's about 7 videos. If you like some of the techniques that I do specifically, I highly recommend you watching that. Download Thinkorswim TD Ameritrade platform. Do not get on the web browser. You're gonna be it's definitely more difficult. So make sure you download the trading platform itself. The Thinkorswim platform. That's what we're gonna go over. Obviously, you guys got Zoom right now, and if you need help with executing a stock option after this class, I do have a video on YouTube. It says how to buy a stock option video with someone in real time. Some of these key terms, I'm not going to go through all these, but everything you see here, I feel from a beginner standpoint, you should understand. You do know I live trade Monday through Friday. You, as the mastermind members, are allowed to hop in if you'd like. It's on the same Zoom link that you're on right now. I am East Coast time. Markets open up for me 9:30 a.m. I typically open the room up about 9:15, 9:20 in the morning. And then you can kind of see some of the techniques that I use in a live market. But some of these terms you see here, I will talk about that. And the last thing I really would want you to do is maybe ask questions or something while we're live trading. I do have a rule where if you do have questions, I love to answer them. But please give us the first hour and a half of live trading first. And then we'll get you squared away after that when the market slows down a little bit. So first things first, there's your stocks and options starter pack. After you do that, here is your, I have all these crazy charts up. Here's Thinkorswim. You're going to double click this right here. And you're going to wait for this to populate. This is crucial right here as well, because for your first time, this box is going to populate. You're going to have a username and a password. If you guys have any questions, you can put them in the box. I keep looking up because you guys are up top there. And I don't see anything right now, so we're good. And I'm going to keep rolling. All right, so you have a username and password. This when it's green right here, you know that it is a live trading account. When you left click this, it turns yellow. It is paper money. Coming into stocks and options, I really encourage you to trade on the paper money side, not so much to focus on the profitability aspect, but to focus on Vanessa, I got you. I'll take care of you after the call. All right. You had to send me a private message, huh? Are you good? I encourage you to go on the paper side to get a routine down, to get comfortable buying and selling a stock option. In the scalping world, in the day trading side, sometimes we could be in and out of a trade in a minute or two, even 30 seconds. I've already been in and out of a trade. If you're fumbling the bag and you can't get out of the trade, that could be the difference of me taking 20 or 30 or 40% and you still in that trade. You know what I mean? So practice makes perfect. I would not focus on the dollar amount, like I said, because the simulated side is skewed a little bit, giving you perfect entries and exits all the time. In the live market, that is not always the case, but it's just to get you comfortable doing that. And then once you're ready to go live, you log out of this, you left click this, it turns green, and you go into a live account, which brings us to our next screen. You're going to come to, this is my coloring book right here. So tomorrow, if you're interested in understanding how I use all this right here, tomorrow I run a class at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time after our live trading. So make sure you attend that tomorrow. Same Zoom link you're on right now. When you log in, it's going to bring you to the education tab. Inside Thinkorswim, there's tons of resources that you can do. They give you points for all the videos you watch. And with these points, you could buy things from TD Ameritrade, like a mouse pad or a coffee cup or whatever it is. But if you scroll down here, they have tons of videos here that's in-house. Thinkorswim is so deep that we could probably spend the next 2 weeks, 24 hours a day, 14 days to understanding all the tools and things that Thinkorswim can do. That's how in-depth it is. But today's objective is kind of just a walkthrough of a more basic standpoint. So you can always look at the free videos that they have right here as well. But you can also always reach out to me if you have questions as well. They got like portfolio ideas. They got stocks, options, bonds, futures, Forex, all that. Next thing that you want to understand how to do, any script that I give you on the Thinkorswim side, if you come up here to setup and you press open shared item, this is where you're going to input that code that I give you. You're going to press import, and then the next screen, you're going to name it. I name everything that I use BMT or Beast Mode Trading, because when you go to put it on a chart, I know where the B's are in alphabetical order. I can easily access the custom tool that I'm looking for.
Alexa, rewind 30 seconds.
Hey, what's going on? I'm going to give you a mute. I don't think that was for us. Next thing, that's how you upload that. Also, when you have a workspace, a layout that you like, make sure you save it. I have a couple different workspaces here. Obviously, you really use them all. I use the one that you see right now, but make sure you save that so that every time you come in, it's going to save how you had it previously, right? Support tab. Let's move this off to the side. Support tab. This is crucial right here. Why? Because in my 6 years or going on 7 years of trading now, it might actually be 8 years now. I started at the end of 2016. Really started in 2017. So that's 3 years, and then this will be about 7 years. This is crucial because in my 6 or 7 years of trading, I've had to call and what do you mean, Frankie? Which is that question mark? I don't want to I just seen you put the question up there. What are you referring to, my man? I'll wait for you to type. All right. So in this, sometimes the servers go down.
It was just what you were loading up.
What do you mean when I was loading up?
It was an indicator you were
I didn't
showing
load
us?
up nothing. I was just showing people how to load up an indicator.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking to. Okay.
Now you good?
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Would Workspace be the same thing as a template on the other platforms that customize our charts? Absolutely, Tracy. Yep. So like for me, this is my trading template. So I got 8 charts. You know what I mean? If you want more charts, you come up here to this little box right here, and you're going to click this, and you're basically going to you're basically going to highlight how, if you want 4 charts, it'd be right here. You could do four horizontal. If you wanted all, I know people that go, they highlight this whole box. They have 1,000,001 of these little charts everywhere. To me, that's too much. I go with what you see here, 8 charts, and 2 quick, smaller charts over here. But that's what I'm comfortable with. You may like 2 or 3 charts, but you just got to do what makes sense for you, and what you're comfortable with. So that's how you could do that. Back to, oh yeah, the support. If the server goes down and you're in a trade, I think it's crucial to find out how to get out of that trade. I've already been in a trade where I had about $1,500 at risk, and my $1,500 was worth about 2,500 or 3 grand, or it might have been 3,500. So I was up 150%. I went to close out the trade, and it wouldn't close me out the trade. So I was like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And it ended up selling me out at like $500 or $1,000. Nonetheless, it ended up giving me a $500 loss. And I'm like, man, you ain't playing me like that. So I was like, look, so what they do is they go in and they pull up a spark chart and they see what the time and sales were at that specific second, and validate your problem. And if you're correct, obviously I was correct in that instance. They ended up giving me the money back. So, or the profits that I should have had, they credited to me. So in case that happens, I don't want you to panic, or something happens, you can't get out of a trade. There's live support right there inside Thinkorswim. All right. So education tab when you sign up, the charts tab, obviously that's how you're going to see, one big chart. You're not going to see this coloring book right out the gate. And then that brings us into our trading tab right here. So from a basic standpoint, those are the things that you need to understand where to go. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of different tools inside Thinkorswim, and this kind of picks us up where we're at right here. So you see where the circle's at, where it says SPY. Any stock that you're trying to put in, this is where you put this at. SPY, Apple, Facebook, whatever instrument you're trading, that's where that goes. Next to that, it tells you the company's name. This says SPDR, which is Spider, S&P 500, ETF Trust Unit. Next to that, where the square's at, you have the current share price. This is what the share price is worth right now. When the market's open, this thing's like a ping pong. It's like ding, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. That is what the current value of whatever instrument or stock you're viewing is at that specific second, right? Next to that, where the line's at on the top, it says red, negative 4.38. That means that it lost $4.38 today. On the bottom side of that, if you own shares, it lost 1.14%. So if you own shares, then you just lost 1.14% just in today only. If it was positive, it would be green right there. Next to that, you have your bid and ask, right? Think of it like the ask is where you buy, the bid is where you sell. There's always going to be a spread. That is a way for the broker to manipulate some extra pennies into their pocket. So I in a real simple form, for the new folks, people ask me, what is the bid and ask? It's like, picture it like this. You go to McDonald's, you buy a double cheeseburger, it's worth $1. With the tax, they charge you $1.01. And if you go to sell that burger back or sell it to somebody else, they're not going to pay $1.01 from you, because they know that's what you paid. And if McDonald's charges $1, they're not going to buy it off you for $1, because now it's used. But they might buy it off you for 99 cents, right? So if the bid and ask works like this, in the cheeseburger example, it's worth $1, but you pay $1.01 to get it right here, right now. And then if you go to sell it to somebody else, you got to give them a deal. So you're going to sell it back to them 99 cents. So essentially, if you buy and sell immediately, you're going to lose money, right? So that's kind of like the simplest way I could explain that.